Starting in the 1860s, there was a huge boom in business due to the Second Industrial Revolution. During this time, men began rising to power in the world of business, who had become nearly invincible. Known for being the king of oil, John D. Rockefeller was one of the few men who gained an overwhelming amount of power and money. Born July 8, in 1839, he immersed himself in work from a young age. He was educated at Owego Academy for a year, and then at Folsom's Commercial College for 10 weeks. There he learned many strategies and skills that would later help him in business, including bookkeeping, commercial history, and mercantile customs. He began as a bookkeeper at Hewitt & Tuttle, which was a produce shipper and commercial merchant business. However, after gaining a business partner, he thought it was time to go out on his own. Rockefeller had never been one to take unnecessary risks. It may have been due to that he was able to quickly rise. During the 1860s, he made his first move to build a company that would later become one of the richest to ever exist. After watching the growth of oil in Pennsylvania and the growth of oil refining technology, he established his own refinery in Cleveland. Rockefeller dropped his prices low in order to gain more business than his competitors. Slowly, he was able to buy them out, starting with the Clark brothers. Rockefeller created a trust, reforming his business from Andrews and Flagler to the Standard Oil Company he's known for today. Rockefeller went after even the smallest of competitors, almost aggressively, believing that the small firm's attempts to survive hurt the business and growth of his own firm. This strategy was known as horizontal integration and included bringing former competitors under a single corporate umbrella, which would allow Rockefeller to control the supply and prices of oil. Another selfish act aimed at a profit was the integration of motor buses. In order to integrate motor buses, he had to destroy hundreds of urban streetcar systems. In doing so, only the Standard Oil of California, Phillips Petroleum Company, Mack Truck, and General Motors benefited massively. This action was found guilty under federal court by the antitrust legislation and subjected him to a $5,000 fine, which wasn't even the price of a single streetcar. Although Rockefeller gave away over $500 million to charities and helped build things like the University of Chicago or Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, he did not become a philanthropist until after his retirement, when he had more money and time than he knew what to do with. Rockefeller paved the way for creating trusts and monopolies, but also caused the distrust among the working class that brought about the Sherman Antitrust Act. The working class believed trusts were gaining too much power, exploiting customers, and that their voice was becoming insignificant. For these reasons, Rockefeller is a robber baron rather than a captain of industry. It is argued that he was a captain of industry, which is a business leader who through gaining wealth creates positive benefits for the country. But for Rockefeller, philanthropy was just an afterthought after his oil empire fell. A robber baron is an American industrialist who gains wealth and power through business practices that show no compassion and utilize the hard work and sweat of others. This was exactly what Rockefeller did by exploiting the working class and conquering his competitors.